Hello there, welcome to New Beginnings, my everyday life in rural Cyprus. I doubted myself then as to what channel I was on. I'm right. And we need to get rid of Dawn is Live, so I have my cue, which channel I'm on. There we go. And we start straight away by saying hello to Treasure Woman. Being here, very much appreciated, and do go and check out her videos. She's just put a lot up from a theme park, Alton Towers in England, so you can go and have a look there and see some of the rides. So quite interesting. I've been watching some of those. Thanks, Treasure Woman. And I did drop you a comment to ask you how much it is now to go to Alton Towers. When I lived in England, it was extremely expensive. I know you can get discounts and family tickets, but it was pretty expensive. So, yeah, that's one good thing about Cyprus. Places aren't very expensive to go to. The most expensive things are the water parks, but that's for tourist prices. If you live here, you get residential prices, which are nothing like those prices. And again, you can always get special offers. Most places we go are €2 to get in. So we're talking castles and places like that, places that you'd go on holiday, or many places are actually also free. So that's really good news. Let's start today with this. That does remind me of an English programme, that little track there from Are You Being Served, where they ring the till. So anyone who knows that, every time I hear it now, I think of that. I've finished reading the book I showed you last time, Camilla Lackberg, The Stranger, Not Forgotten and Never Forgiven. And my final rating out of 10 is a 9. Now, I'm being kind there because I did figure out the ending halfway through, but it is a good ending. But I think I should be a detective. I'm always figuring out endings of books. I'm very small amount of books I read that I don't get the endings, which is why I like books with twists and turns and stunning, surprising endings. If anyone can recommend a book for me, then if I can get it free on Kindle, I will definitely look it up. So lots of twists and turns and a surprising ending. So that's why it gets a 9 out of 10. Had I not have guessed the ending, it might have got a 10, which is very rare. If a book gets a 10 from Dawn, you know it's a special book. So if you kind of listen to what books I like and the reasons why I like them, then perhaps I'll help you recommend books. As I say, you can always order them at your library. If they don't have it in stock, they can order books for you. Treasure Woman says Alton Towers was £35 to £50. Wow. That day was 35, but I'm a carer for my son, so I go free. Yes, a lot of people, my friends, used to want to go to theme parks with me and say they were my carers. Or they used to say, can you go in your wheelchair today, Dawn, because then we can go on the ride to jump the queue. I'm like, no, I'm not that sort of person that takes advantage like that. So, yeah. Right, goodness, 35 to £50. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Yes, it's a good time. And tell me how long the queues were. That's something. I used to go mostly to Chessington World of Adventures, so that's South England. Well, mid-south, not south, mid-south. And that got very expensive in the end. I used to end up getting a lot of free tickets because a lot of my pupils that I taught, the adults, worked there. So I did used to get in free a lot of the time. Or if you went by train, which I did because I didn't drive, you go by train and that's a discount to get in. So that was really good. Treasure Woman says it's open from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Well, that's not so bad then, is it, if it's till 9 p.m? Was that just for like the Halloween scary special, or is that always? That's not bad at all then if it really is a full day, isn't it? I don't know why they don't open earlier, to be honest, like at least 9:30. That would make a difference. And some theme parks you go to and you get there at opening time, and sometimes the rides aren't open for a bit because they want you to walk around and that. But no, it looked really good. I haven't been there for years and didn't recognise all the rides, so that's good. That's really good. Okay, so I've shown you my books. So now I've obviously going to start another one. I haven't started reading it yet. This is called The Trustees, a novel of money, manipulation and the law. And this is by Caro Fraser. So there's that. And it says, a rich man dies and leaves all his money in trust for his son and daughter. But one of the trustees is his estranged ex-wife, and to her he leaves only a beautiful country house and an income of £20,000 a year. Not nearly enough for an extravagant and greedy lady with a passion for the best things in life. But Marian Lang is nothing if not resourceful, and she immediately turns her considerable charm on her fellow trustees. One, Oliver Peacock, is a lost cause, worldly, cynical, except in matters of his own heart. He cannot be bought. But Geoffrey, the dry as dust bachelor solicitor who lives with his mother, we know those, in a hideous, gloomy suburban villa, is another kettle fish altogether. And Marian, with no clear plan in mind, but unerring instinct for the main chance, sets out to seduce him. And I think I read in the intro bit at the beginning, he's gay. So I can't see that working, can you? So we'll see where that goes. The text is slightly smaller than normal, but I should whiz through that if I get time. Time is always my issue for not reading, not being able to read. Treasure Woman says the park was quite nice, so didn't have to wait more than 10 to 15 minutes. That's good, but most rides, no one way on them. It was raining for that day. Right, that's cool. Absolutely cool. Okay, let's go on to this. I'm still swallowing my drink. Guess what I'm drinking today? It's not orange juice. It's not peach juice. It's not a cocktail. Okay, so craft today. I finished my last craft. I showed you in the last live. So I wanted to start something I'd been gifted but hadn't started yet. And I did get this a little while ago, and I did explain to the giver that I need to finish other crafts first, but I'm really pleased with it. And this is from one of my viewers. This is from Jane. And she gifted me as surprise mail some seeds, this cross-stitch kit or embroidery kit, and some more threads. I knew there was something else. Some more threads, so some separate threads that I could use for my own crafts. So we're unboxing this now. This is Threaders is the company, by Crafter's Companion. Embroidery kit, including embroidery stitch guide, Vintage Trail embroidery kit includes everything you need to create your own art. Kit includes fabric with design print, hand embroidery needle, 6-inch wooden embroidery hoop, and embroidery threads. Don't you just love a kit when it has everything in it? And I think that is beautiful. Isn't that absolutely pretty? That's really nice. And it says, create your own piece of art with this Threaders embroidery kit, including everything you need to complete the project. Simply follow the stitch guide included to create your own unique piece. And I did show you a while ago, the only bit of embroidery I've really ever done was the first year of high school. And we made 2 things. I think one was just to practice different stitches. I've showed you before, and I made a snail, and I like chain stitch the best. Can't remember how to do any of the stitches, sadly, but if you remember, I won an auction lot a while ago. In the auction lot, there was embroidery stitches book, how to do them. And of course, there's always YouTube to help you. Plus it says in here, there's a guide as well. So I made a snail, and the chain stitch was his shell going round and round, and we had to do as many different stitches as possible to make, I think, a picture. So I made a snail, and then we had to make a sewing bag for school and embroider that. So I think we did kind of like blanket stitch on the bit of material. It was kind of like an envelope, a flap envelope. So we did it, I think, blanket stitch around the edge. And what's that swirly snake one that goes, oh, I'm going off the screen, goes like that. We did that, and I can't remember the names of them. So this would be really cool that I'm going to actually, instead of keep saying I'm going to get into embroidery again, I've actually got a project. I can't promise I'll be quick at this because I want to do it carefully and slowly. So that's something I will be starting very soon. And I see in the house we have Steve and Tina Jewell, so do check out their channel. We're getting my drink. It's not orange juice, it's not peach juice, and it's not a cocktail. That's all I've said so far. It's not carrot juice. Is that the colour of carrot juice? I think it's more orange carrot juice. So there's your guess for today. So let's unbox it. So thank you, Jane, for this. It was, as I say, a surprise gift. I did do a video on it on this channel. I think I've got a separate playlist of unboxing. It's on there. So if you want to see more and see what else she got me. So we have the embroidery ring. Now, I talked about these before. I got these, lots of different sizes of these as part of the auction lot. And I said I've never used them before, and I've been recommended to try and use them. I think maybe with the embroidery, it would be much more useful and practical to use rather than with cross stitch. Hello. So there's that. Here's all the threads. There's all the threads. There's a lot of that greeny colour. Oh, that's the bike. That's the bike. Look, that greeny sort of blue, greeny blue, teal, I suppose you'd say. Then we've got, this is obviously the embroidery pattern with the cloth material. I don't know what you call it, template. I don't know what you'd call it. Let's open that up. So yes, this will make me do embroidery. I keep going on saying, oh, if I had time, I would try and learn embroidery again. So I have no option now. So there's that. Isn't that pretty? I just think that's so pretty. It's lovely. So we have that. I'll put that back in the plastic to keep it clean. There's that. Put that back in, which is a chore for me. Put something in a bag is a big chore. sure. Oh, I've done it. Hey, go me. And then we have this card. How to do these stitches that you'll need. So we've got, it says, learn all your basic embroidery stitches with our easy to follow instructions and diagrams. Use our guides to help you create beautiful texture and detail for all your projects. These stitches can be used in many ways using your creative flair and add unique and personal touches to your designs. It probably will be unique with me having a go at doing it. All you need is a needle and thread, happy stitching. And we have back stitch. And look, the how to do it is so little. Why can I not do that? And then this next one, straight stitch. Oh yes, that doesn't need instruction, apart from obviously the most important thing I know is to keep every stitch even. Blanket stitch. I was talking about that one. So blanket stitch. Blanket stitch. Lazy daisy. Lazy daisy. Okay. Chain stitch. That can't be hard if I did it before. French knot. I know I did the snail's eyes with that. Bullion knot. Never even heard of that one. Bullion knot. I guess all you stitchers and crafters out there be going, really, Dawn? Couching stitch. Never heard of that either. That's in the middle here. Couching stitch. Split stitch. No. Split stitch. Fly stitch. Never heard of that either. See, I told you I'm a complete novice when it comes to embroidery stitches. Satin stitch. Now, I don't recognise the name, but I do know that. I've seen that. And seed stitch. Don't know that either. Seed stitch. I mean, look, the instructions are so short. So short. It's got to be a doddle, hasn't it? Got to be a doddle. And then what I should do is look at the picture and go, oh, yeah, that's that stitch. That's that stitch. Can't see where chain stitch would be on that at the minute. Maybe it's on the flowers in the basket. So that is a big project for Dawn. I'll come back to you next week and go, oh, I tell you what I will do, properly practice the stitches on something first. Let's say that's my task for next week. Maybe try them all on a bit of material rather than, this is the thing, if you ever have something that's, it's not overwhelming, but you know, something new that you're going to dip your toe into without any help, then set yourself a small target of something practical. So not a good idea to dive straight into this and try and make it. I think practice all the stitches first. So how many was that altogether, stitches? That will be my task to show you next week. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 stitches. Yes, and I will do what a lot of people don't do. I will show you my first attempts of all of it, and then you can see my progression as we go along. See how I can't put things in things? I've been struggling while I've been talking to you. So that's in there. Well, I don't need it in there. I need it out. So that's that. That's the that's the something. That's what I'm doing next for my craft project. Anyone guessing yet on what I'm drinking? Anyone guessing? It's lovely. Nobody guessing. Okay, let's go on to I'm in the wrong place because I've been doing shout outs to all your channels. Let's do this. Okie doke. Now, if you go on to my community post, you can have pictures to accompany what I'm going to tell you. Yes, you can have pictures to accompany this. I can't do on StreamYard photographs and pictures. I can't. I've tried to share the screen and you get this tiny, minute thing. The only way people tell me I can do it is to put it through something else. I don't have the time to make something and put it through something else and then put it back to something. So if you want to see pictures of this, go to my community post on this page. And this is basically Cyprus has yet again got in the Guinness World Record books after breaking the record for the most wine glasses balanced on their heads. Now, there's different versions of this before you all jump in and say that's not how to do it. We do the traditional way of tumblers on the head, straight up, one on top of the other. But if you didn't know, there's also a record in the Guinness Book of Records, which Cyprus previously had, and now we have again. And the way they do it is big trays. Again, you'll have to go and look on community post to see the picture. You have those great big silver platter type trays that you get in catering. And he had 9 trays full of glasses. And with that, he balanced 319 glasses stacked on the 9 trays. And the news report says the 62-year-old man has practiced a unique skill since 1995, he said, after breaking the record, surpassing the previous record holder, his fellow Cypriot friend Dinos Kaniti. The video of his performance was posted all over social media, where he's seen waiting patiently while his assistant adds the 9th tray of the glasses to the previous stack on his head. Wiping the sweat from his forehead, he even improvised a dance, twirling his hands and swaying his hips, all the while balancing the towering glassware. However, as he attempted to add another tray to his stack, the glass tower tumbled, shattering on the floor. And I will be doing all the pictures from this as part of my Dawn's Diary, which is on my other channel, Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty. I will add that to a future episode of Dawn's Diary, and Dawn's Diary can be found in the playlist on Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty. So you'll see all the shots of it all on his head, and also I've got shots as it fell off his head, so you can see that. Before the glass tower broke, he managed to keep it balanced for a remarkable 20 seconds, which is double the minimum time required for the record. Speaking about his passion for glass dancing, he mentions that he enjoys seeing the tension on the faces of the onlookers while he dances with glassware balanced on his head. In preparation for the record attempt, he trained his neck through exercises that involve balancing 50-kilogram barrel of sand hanging from a tree on his head daily for 5 minutes, like we do. He set his sights on 2 more challenges, namely most glasses balanced on the head in a single stack and most whiskey glasses balanced on the head. For the former, he will need to balance 25 glasses, while for the latter, a more impressive 270. He said, "I want to prove to everyone I can still do it, and I like the challenge. I feel happy that at this age, nothing is impossible, so never give up." And I think that's lovely. So, as I say, go on the community post on this page. I hear a lot of people don't know where that is. When you go on someone's page, you have that whole top banner under the main banner of the channel. Next to the icon of the channel, you have all those words across that says videos, shorts, those kind of words. And one is community post. So that's where you'll find it. And just click on there and you can see that. Stephen Tina Jewell say the saddle springs are not connected correctly on the bike. Oh, go you. The Saddle Springs. I'll go you. If you want to know all about bikes, particularly e-bikes, do go on Steve and Tina Jules' channel. Yeah, look at that. Oh dear. It actually looks like the seat's back to front, in my opinion. Don't you think? Don't you think? Oh, look at you. You're so funny. Oh dear. Do you know what? For that, you must have really looked well at that. So I think for that, you deserve a big clap for being so astute. Takes a lot now to get those claps from my channel. So if you get a clap, thumbs up to you, something really great you said or did. So well done, Steve and Tina Jules. Okay, let's have a look at this. Pretty, isn't it? That's so pretty. Oh, Steve says thanks. I'm assuming that was Steve. More likely that was Steve. I'm very good mostly at guessing what Steve says and what Tina says. So yeah, that's definitely a Steve, that one for sure. The astute Steve, we'll call him now. Okay, so gardening. I picked dates, more dates. This is the third lot of dates, and Mike saved the seeds for me so I can grow some more date palms. So if you don't know, that's what the date seeds look like. You probably do know that. And seeds have a lot of oxalates in. So if you can't have oxalates, then don't eat dates. Very high in oxalates. I know all these things now. And I harvested, this is my third lot of Malabar seeds. Try and show you without them falling off. As you can see, the dye comes out of them. So I did have purple fingers. And the thing with Malabar spinach seeds is, you know, you normally dry seeds and then do whatever you're going to do with them. These you have to leave out for at least a month, even if you think they're dry. They're a seed that is still wet inside. If you squish it, it feels hard. So you're better to leave them out for, I would say, 2 months. So leave them out. So, and I did plant some more of those. I planted some more basil seeds, some more parsley seeds. I've been harvesting lots of stuff, preserving lots of stuff. I mostly have been preserving stuff just in olive oil in jars because I don't like doing kitchen prep. I don't like kitchen prep. So preserving most stuff there. I even preserved, only for a couple of days, some radish in olive oil. And I know you're going to go, yeah, but they go really soft. They weren't that bad, really, considering I just put them in olive oil because I'd left them by mistake in the plastic bag, so they were getting a bit squidgy anyway. Oh, right, we have a name for Steve. Steve Sourdough, formerly known as Steve Stud Muffin. I like the formerly known as. Formerly known as. Have you aged? Oh dear. Does Tina have a nickname? And Treasure Woman, do you have a nickname? Yes. My nickname as an adult was, I nearly said Dawn then. No, that's my name. Oh dear. Was Deck. And that's short for deck chair because I collapsed all the time. It was basically, I'm like a deck chair falls overly, collapses easily, but difficult to put right again. So I was called Dec for many a time, and so much so that Mike's children thought that was my name, and they called me Dec all the time. Because Mike he must have introduced me as Dec. So yeah. So anything else in the garden? There are even more Malabar seeds on there, on the Malabar spinach. Did I say I planted some more of those as well? So these are all in the vertical growing. You know, I've got a big pallet wall of vertical growing. There's that Treasure Woman smiling. She's not saying anything. She's not going to tell us. So that's really all in the garden. Oh, I know what I have got to share with you. We are hoping tomorrow, it's heat wave again here now. It's so hot. It's absolutely hot. It's it's like just gone 8 here, 8 p.m. and I've still got my window wide open. It's really hot. Oh, we got Tina's. Oh, this is sweet. Tina's nickname, Tina Sweetie Pie. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. So sweet. Treasure Woman says, you have a lot of stuff growing in your garden. I certainly do. And this is what I was going to say. Tomorrow we're hoping to go to the garden centre. It's the one we went to before. If you saw a video when I got my new fruit trees, we got 2 peaches, 2 nectarines and 2 plum trees. And I think that was in the spring. Yes, we got those in the spring. There's a video on those, and it shows you a bit of the garden centre. It's massive. It's absolutely massive. And we're hoping to go there tomorrow. Now, when we went in the spring, I was hoping to get blackberries and raspberries, but they say you can't grow them here, so they don't sell them. They said you might find them somewhere, but we only sell stuff here that we are confident you can grow. So I couldn't get those, but we're thinking about blueberry trees. I want actual bushes. I want 2 blueberry bushes is what I'm really going for. So there's that. I don't know if we can grow them here because I think our climate's too hot and I've never seen them here at all. So I'm kind of thinking we won't be able to get them. If not, I want a bush fruit. That's what I'm looking for, a bush fruit. Hopefully something I can actually keep in a large pot is what I'm thinking. If you've got any suggestions, let me know before tomorrow, tomorrow. Something we haven't got, but a fruit. I also want to see if I can get some kale seeds and some bok choy seeds. I want to see if I can get those because that's 2 things I'm allowed to eat and I don't grow them. And so I thought I might as well grow them if I can eat them. So we'll see how that's going. And still no one is getting my drink. Look, it's going to run out in a minute, so you won't get another look at it. Look. There. What is it? It's nice. I will tell you. It is mango juice. And I have started growing my first ever mango tree. Yes. And again, I obviously want to keep all the footage until I've got a actual small plant growing, make a video on it. But I want to share with you now how you get the seed from a mango and how to start growing it. So again, because it's just for now a very short clip, I'm going to put that on my other channel in one of my Dawn's Diary videos. So if you're interested in that, look out for that. And let's just run that channel along the bottom for anyone new that might not know what that channel is. So running on the ticker tape is Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty. And that's where, if I've got little short bits of video, I don't want to bog my computer with all these little bits. So I put them out under what I call Dawn's Diary. And that's lots of short little clips, 7 clips, short and to the point. So that will be there for you to pursue. But as I say, on my other channel, obviously the mango one, I'm going to keep the footage. And as I say, when I get an actual longer bit of footage with more of the growing, then obviously I will make a full video on mango trees. Is it worth growing them, etc., etc. So there's that. And before I continue to the next section, if you do StreamYard, or if you're going to start StreamYard and you want to pay for any items on StreamYard, in the description below, I do have a discount code, and here's the information on that. So do hit that link, the discount code below, before paying any more money to StreamYard. That's certainly a good deal. And I see BC Treasure Trails is in the house. For being here, nice to see you. And let's move on to this. Four quick quips for you. 4 quick quips. Try saying that fast. 4 quick. I can't do it now. 4 quick quips. That's because I was focusing on reading the chat then at the same time. Don't do that, Dawn. So 4 quick quips for you. The first one is, there are circles to move in and squares to avoid. And a 4-cornered triangle is probably a pyramid. A door should never be bigger than the space it has to fill. That should be one of my tips. Foolish people are those that play Twister on the stairs. Makes it a bit more difficult, doesn't it? Wondering about what beans you can plant? There's been speculation. Been speculation. Oh dear. I make myself laugh. That's the important thing in life, is it not? Okay, let's go on to this. Graphics for that. It's so exactly what it's all about, the whole world, and we're connected as one with the shout outs. Anyone new to the channel is going, what's tambourine time? It's where I used to always shake the tambourine when I was doing random shout outs. I used to just intersperse them throughout my chat and just suddenly wave the tambourine and everyone would know it was a shout out. So I just kept with tambourine time. Tambourine time. I'm only going to do one shout out today because it's a very special shout out, and this is to my friend Kathy, and her channel is Little Garden Big Dreams, and she's been on YouTube for quite some time, but she's had a big break for reasons, and she is back now. So it would be great if any of you could just pop over to her channel and say, Dawn said to say hello. I would really love that. So I'll just type her channel in. Little Garden Big Dreams. So that's her channel there. So Little Garden Big Dreams, and her name's Kathy with an I. Kathy with an I. That's not me misspelling. And if you could all just go over there and say, Dawn says to say hi. And I would love that so, so much. Forget watching one of my videos. Go over to Kathy and say hi. Or say you came from my channel. Whatever you want to do is fine. Oh, we have a joke here. Dawn loves jokes. BC Treasure Trail says, where do rusty doors go for a swim? At the creek. That's really good. I like that. That's a really good joke. Okay, the bit you've all been waiting for. One again today. Top 5 again that will get you talking, thinking and laughing. So we'll play this, and thanks to Mr. Jimmy from the Astute Tourist for saying on his live how he came on, we were playing this game and he absolutely loved it. So thanks for that, Jimmy from the Astute Tourist. So let's play. He didn't give me the game, he was just saying he was on and we were playing the game. If anyone's got any games they want to send me that will be appropriate to play on this channel, that's possible to play, I can adapt some things, of course, then send them and we can play. The first one is you can join in the chat, or if you're watching this back later, if you want to add your answers to some of the questions, please do that. Name your top 5 things you can put in a sandwich. You can do joke answers or you could do proper answers, however you prefer. So things you can put in a sandwich. So get typing. Things you can, your top 5. So not anything, your top 5 things that you would put in a sandwich. What's my favourite thing in sandwich? Cheese. Cheese. I love my cheese. I can't eat cheese anymore, but I love cheese. I do like an egg sandwich. Can't eat eggs anymore. Running theme now. Oh, Stephen Tina, peanut butter and banana. I so dislike peanut butter. I don't like the smell of it. I strongly dislike the smell of peanut butter. My dad used to have it. Oh, I don't know what it is, but I love peanuts. Can't eat those anymore. I love peanuts, but not peanut butter. Top 5. So I've said egg, cheese. I do like a tuna sandwich, tuna and mayonnaise. I do like that. I do like a great big salad sandwich where you just put anything you fancy in it. I do prefer a white roll to a sandwich, mostly. I do prefer that. A sandwich, what else? Was that 4 I've done? I think I've said 4. BC Treasure Trail says salmon. Whoa, salmon. You probably catch your own salmon, knowing you. Do you catch your own salmon? I'm going to say you do. I'm going to say you catch your own salmon. Oh, Stephen Tina Jewel say beef and salad. Yeah. Oh, I know what else I like. I'll go for my 5th one. Chicken and mayonnaise. Chicken and mayonnaise. Yes, I knew it. This is what I love when I know my community so well. I know what you do and what you're going to say. You can see how much I watch all your channels then as well, because I know you so well. Yes, BC Trip. And how do you catch it? Do you catch them with a rod, a net, or do you do by hand? Or I'd be impressed if you do the catch by hand thing. Or do you like net trap them? I want to know now how you catch your salmon. I'd be impressed if it's by hand. Yeah, I would say chicken and mayonnaise. That's probably one of my favourite sandwiches, actually. There used to be things you could have in jars. It was some sort of cheese spread. It wasn't. There was a Dairyly spread that was nice, which is like a cream cheese.
Regular cheese spread.
Yeah, not that one. It was like bright yellow, almost orange, in a big jar, in a like Jif, I think was the company, or Jiffy was the company. And it was, I think it was just called something like cheddar cheese spread, something like that. BC Treasure Trail says fishing rod from a boat. The natural way of fishing, absolutely. Fishing rod from a boat. Excellent. From Campbell River, BC. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, let's do the next question. Name your top 5 smells in your home. So you've got to like them, Steve. You've got to like the smells because it's your top 5, not your most smelliest things in your house. Ooh. So your top 5 smells in your home, or cooking. Nice cooking smells, obviously. BC Treasure Trail says I was born on the island. Yeah, if you haven't been over there, Stephen Teen, on the channel, you really got to go over and look there. You'll love it. And same, but the other way round as well. Steve's done lots of... I particularly like when you did the e-bike ride through the woods. I like that one. That was really good. Got me. Is it Yubu? Am I saying that right? Yubu. I did do a video on my channel where I showed you exactly where in Cyprus I was. So, yeah. So top 5 smells in your home. Oh, got you because I said they got to be good smells. Right, okay. So, cooking. We've got a really nice air freshener. And it's floral. I think it's just called floral, but it's not like old lady floral type perfume smell. It's like spring flowers. I do like that. Obviously, if we're emptying the bin or something like that, we use it. The nice smells. Well, Mike, after a shower, that sounds awful, but it's the soap he uses. He uses soap, and I love the smell of that. Not the dog. No, not the dog, Steve. I know that's Steve putting that. No, not the dog, Steve. Not a wet dog either. The smells. It's actually quite a hard one. I like when we smell the blossom. Obviously, that's not in the house. But when we have all the blossom and spring flowers around the house. So that. Coffee. Yes, coffee. The smell of coffee. That's a good one. Coffee. I've got to have one more. Be a food related smell, but I'm trying to think of something else. Oh, what about like fresh laundry, something like that? Bacon. That's Steve. Tina probably cooked it.
Smoking over sawdust.
What did you say?
Bacon smoking over sawdust.
Oh, Mike says bacon smoking over sawdust. That's his answer. Oh, hello. We've got someone else in the house. We've got Anna's Life, Good and Bad. Nice to see you. And you know, guys, what I'm going to say? You need to go and check out that channel. Says, good morning, new beginnings, my everyday life in rural Cyprus. Nice to see you. I have not been on this channel much, been on my other one, must not have you on there. Okie dokie, nice to see you, Anna. Thank you for coming in. Always appreciate people dropping in. If you want to put, as you're new in our chat, if you want to put about your channel, you can type what you like. You all remember you're allowed to do that on my channel. I'm not a channel who's self-inflicted and just wants my stuff on my channel. It's for you to promote yourselves as you're in my community. So if you want to put something about your channel now, say what your channel's about or what your latest video is or what your next video is going to be, then do type it in the chat. I'm here to help your channels grow. Anna says, oh, thank you. I will give shout out. And thank you for that. No problem. No problem. Every time you come on here, you get that, Anna. Just makes you good. And if you do something superior on this channel, you actually get a clap as well. And Steve would go, yeah, like I did today. So we're doing questions. If you want to type in the answers or your answers, name your top 5 foods name your top 5 foods you think you should avoid. Your top 5 foods you think you should avoid. Peanut butter, Brussels sprouts, don't like the taste of any of these, bubble and squeak. It's so easy to do this one. 2 more, beer, oh, it's not a food, can't count that. Bran, those type of things, let's say bran, those sort of things. And I'm seeing the chat. I can think of one more. Avoid. What's nasty? Oh, curry. I just don't like curry. I keep saying I like spice and I love meat, and curry's not for me. Curry's not for me. Anna says, I just uploaded some epoxy resin coaster. Oh, wow. We've all got to go and check that out and have a look there. That sounds great. Okay, foods you think you should avoid. Anna says sugar. Steve and Tina Jewel say frog legs. Anna says, but I like sugar. I love sugar. I know. It's always the things worse for you that you really love, isn't it? That's where scientists need to come up with nasty things that are good for you to taste better. There is that. BC Treasure Trail says, I love curry. I would like to like curry. Steve and Tina Jewel say, Anna, subscribe to watch video later. Lovely. Treasure Woman says, I love curry too. Oh, whose channel was it on? Was it on one of you guys? No, it was, I'm not very good normally at remembering whose channel. I think it's Two Doves, Bees and Gardens, their channel. They're often in my chat. And they were saying there's a new hottest pepper. It's new. And it's on a short. I believe it's on their latest short or one of their last few shorts. So if you want to go and see what that is, and he says they measure it in a certain way, the heat of a pepper, and I forget top of my head what that's called. But let's see if I can bring them up. Hold on. Let's see if I can bring it up. It's Two Doves, Bees, Gardens. Let's see if I can bring it up and find it, because I'm sure it's one of the last ones. Two Doves, Bees and Gardens. I'm sure it's a short. Sure it was a short. Yes, The World's Hottest Pepper. It's the last but one. Just got to be careful because I can't remember if he put music to it back in it or anything. So I've got to try and click it off before it begins whirring. The World's Hottest Pepper, an introduction to Pepper X. So I can't see on that. I can't play it just in case he had music back in it. I can't remember if he did. That's John. That's John. So do go and check that out. Let me just type it in so you can remember the channel. Two Doves, Bees and Garden. It's either Garden or Garden. I always thought it was Garden, but I'm sure it was Gardens the other day I saw it. So there's that. So go and check that out. As I said, it's not the last short, it's the one before that. Everyone's saying hello. Did I finish that question? Yes, food you should avoid. Let's do another one. Name your top 5 ways of cooking potatoes. I love smear potato. I do love a potato, and I will have them any way they come. Oh, I particularly like mashed potato, but with added things like cheese or chili or anything. Cheese and mashed potato, like together, mashed. That I like. Roast potatoes. I like chips, which some of you call crisp, but I'm not saying crisp. I'm talking about like French fries. That's chips. I'm talking about those. Yes, there's Steve on my page. Roast and chips. Chips. See, there's a man who knows what chips are. Chips. I like baked potatoes. Oh, I like me a baked potato with lots on it, but it must have butter on it. It must have butter on it. Can't have a baked potato, no butter. So you slice it all, like make holes in it, and then you put butter on and it all melts in, and then you can have tuna on it or sweet corn. I do like sweet corn on my baked potato, chili, bolognese sauce, anything like that. Or what else? Cheese, grated cheese. Grated cheese is better on there than just cheese. Grated cheese or melted cheese. Hey, we were just talking about you. We've got Two Doves, Bees and Gardens. It has got an S on the end. I thought it has. We've got Two Doves, Bees and Gardens in the house. Out Two Doves, Bees and Gardens. We've all just been talking about you on this channel, and if you scroll back the chat a bit, you'll see I actually put your channel name in so people can go and find you. We were talking about John's video of the hot pepper, and I was going to play it on here, but I couldn't remember if he had music in the background or not, so I couldn't do that. We're talking about 5 ways of cooking potatoes, your 5 favourite ways of cooking potato. Steve and Tina say we like baked on the outside fire. Yes, a nice baked potato. My mum always did baked potatoes on bonfire night or Guy Fawkes Day, 5th of November. Yes, 5th of November. She always did baked potatoes and sausage rolls, like the mini sausage rolls, and made like a bonfire sort of tea and soup, of course, soup. Two Doves, Bees and Garden says, no music, just a snip from my live. Right, I couldn't remember if you did because I watched it earlier, and yes, so I was going to play it, and I'm like, oh no, no. Anna says, have to run, got a meeting, got to get ready. What days are you on live New Beginnings? Oh, if you can stay there for 1 second, I can put it up. What days is live? Always live. I thought I could. Yes. Oh, it's at the bottom. That's why I couldn't find it. This is the days and times. We have Johnny Small Pepper in the house. That was the times, basically Monday and Wednesday, the same times, but different formats. And on my other channel, I do a pop-up on Tuesday, a pop-up on Thursday, and a live on Fridays. So there's that. So we're talking about the peppers, the new hot pepper. And Two Doves, Bees and Gardens says that new hot pepper is crazy hot. 2.6 million Scoville. I was saying I couldn't remember what they called it, but now you said Scoville, I remember. I remember now, that's it. I couldn't bring the word to my mind. Steve and Tina Jules say, coming soon, November the 5th, fireworks. Not here in Canada. Yeah, not really here in Cyprus. There's a few Britsies that get together, but they are actually illegal fireworks in Cyprus. Never mind the fact that every time there's a wedding, there's tons of huge firework displays here. I'm saying hello. Johnny Small Pepper, time for sleep. Cheers. All nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate a lot of you that come in because I know your times are completely bizarre to mine. I was saying to Steve and Tina Jewel last live, their ones, I think you've got a couple coming up and it says in my time it's 5 o'clock in the morning, your lives. I have been looking if they pop up when I'm on. Anna says, I'm in Canada. Oh, I didn't know that, Anna. Whereabouts in Canada are you if you haven't gone? Yes, Steve and Tina Jewel in Canada. Do you not know each other's channels yet? I'm sure you will soon put that right. Anna says it's 11:35 a.m. there. Yes, it's now 6:30 p.m. in Cyprus. BC Treasure Trails, Northern BC, Canada. Yeah, we got the Canada crew in today, haven't we? I've just realised that. We got the Canada crew in. Anna says, nice, Stephen, Tina. Jill, where are you? I'm in Ontario. Right? Anna's in Ontario. And Stephen, Tina, Vancouver Island. I'm on an island. BC, Stephen, Tina. I'm on an island. That was one of the things when we were looking at, we could have gone to live in any country practically. And one of the things I really wanted to go and live on an island, albeit the size of not like a deserted island, although I could do that. I could do that quite easily as long as there were no dangerous animals there. I could do that. That would not be a challenge for me at all. No, not at all. Okay, let's do another question. Name your top 5 ways of making people like you. Ways of making people like you. Number 1, just show up on my live, and if you like me, you'll like me. If you don't, you won't come again. So that. Appreciating people. That's 2. Stephen Tina says jokes. Now that answers from Steve 100%. Pay them. Pay them. It's surprising what people will do for money, granted. PC Treasure Trials hostages. Oh dear, that's so funny. And they're saying nice BC sounds nice. It certainly looks nice on the videos. Later, everyone. Thank you, Anna, for being here. Much appreciate it. See you again soon. Let's see. How many did I have? I think I had 3. Make time for people. Definitely make time for people. Always be an ear. Always be there. Two Doves, Bees and Gardens. We're on the same page. Being a good listener is helpful for making friends. It certainly is. And Stephen Tina catching Anna's channel later on. Yes, being a good listener is helpful. What did you say? Yes, to listen. And to listen with purpose. So to listen and have an ear rather than just being a soundboard. So listen with purpose. I think I need one more. Just being supportive in general, basically. If you can help someone and they need help, then I'm sure that gets reciprocated back again. Definitely. Okay, just got to keep my eye on the time because I'm running short of time till the end of the month. If I ever don't appear, well, I've run out of time. I was saying last live, you get 23 hours, and I thought that was each month, but it's from the date you begin. So mine was the 5th of a month, so mine runs. So I thought I had bags of time left. But anyway, Steve and Tina says, be yourself. Absolutely. Absolutely. I was talking about that on my last live on my other channel on Thursday. It's Inspirational Thursday Thoughts is Thursday pop-ups on the other channel. And I was talking about shapeshifters and your roles that you play. So how you can be different for different occasions, or say at work to at home and whatever else. It's a very interesting talk. So that's my last Thursday live. You'll see mostly they have the same thumbnail for what day it is. So I'm pretty sure that was the Inspirational Thursday Thoughts. It's like a sunset and it says Inspirational Thursday Thoughts. That was a very interesting chat, that one. Name your top 5 expressions of joy. Laughing, smiling, rolling on the floor with when you just, when you laugh so much or you try to say something, you just can't get it out. You just can't get it out at all. Oh, we have Tony Ferris in the house. Check out the channel. I'm always very interested to know where you find out about my channel or my lives. I kind of think someone in the chat has been helping my channel along. Would I be correct in thinking that? Let me know in the chat. So Tony, tell me how you knew of my channel or my live. And also I'm always interested in how long people have been following my channel as well. I know a lot of people watch my channel, but they can't get on the lives and so on and so forth. If you're watching this later after it's live, which I appreciate so much, don't forget to drop a comment, because then I can come and say hello personally to you all. And we also have in the house the NDT show. Channel, actually there's lots of Halloween stuff on that channel at the moment, so if you're into that type of stuff, that is where you will find it. Let me just go back. Dropping by to show support. Thank you, Tony, really appreciate that. If you want to put a little bit about any of your channels in the chat, do that, and I will help your channel along. So if you want to type something in, what your channel is about or what your latest video is or anything at all, then please do so. I want to help other channels as other channels have helped me. NDT saying hello to everyone. Tony saying hello to everyone. Stephen, Tina, just bad luck. Tony says, I was on Treasure's channel. Ah, that's interesting. Treasure Woman's channel. That's cool. It's really interesting to know. I try and put, when I go onto someone's channel, how you knew of how I knew of their channel. If it's through a chat or through someone else's channel, I normally put subscribe from Cyprus so they know where I'm from, because it's always nice to know where people are from. I always put subscribe from Cyprus. And then if it's through someone or how I saw them, then I do type that in. I think it's quite useful to know that as well. There we go. So thanks to Treasure Woman for that. That's the thing with a lot of chat. She shared you on a channel. Oh, bless. Oh, do you know what? We need to do this for Treasure Woman then. And I've given out 2 claps today, then that will be 2 claps today. This is a big clap for Treasure Woman. Stephen Tina says, I think it may have been Quiet Listeners channel. Quiet Listeners channel. Quiet Listeners channel. I'm not really with you there. It's gone over my head. I think it may have been Quiet Listeners channel. Is that a channel's name? I think I've missed something there. I've missed something there. Fill me in. Fill me in. I'm an idiot on my own channel. Okay, let's go on to the next question. Yeah, right. Okay. I don't know that channel. Quiet Listeners channel. Don't know it. Don't know it. Okay, exercises that get you fit. Name your top 5 exercises that get you fit. And we're not talking about drinking is good arm exercise. Exercises that get you fit. Well, walking, because it's good for your whole breathing system. system, your whole breathing system. Oh, excuse me, I've got hiccups now. The Quiet Listener. Right, let me write that down. I don't know that channel. I don't know it. The Quiet, I'm wobbling you, Listener. I will have to check that out. I will check that out. Interesting. Ride your bike. Yes, definitely. Definitely riding a bike. That's very good. I'm not someone who believes in running. I don't think pounding is good for your knees or your hips. Dancing, because you can have fun and work your whole body, and it gives off endorphins. So, not dolphins. Flipper. So I'd say dancing. It's got to be anything you have fun. It's electric bike now. Yes, of course it is, Steve. Two Doves, Bees and Gardens says swimming. Yes, very good. Walking, working on the garden. Absolutely. So it's twofold, or might even be threefold. If you enjoy it, that's one. Two is exercise, and three is producing something. Look, swimming, walking, working on the garden, since I can't say 16-ounce lifts. That's funny. Steve and Tina say walking the dog. Yes, that's very good. Again, you're doing something purposeful as well. Even just going shopping, if you walk there and then carry the stuff back, if that's possible. It would take us probably a day to get to the shops and a day to get back. At least. Oh, that's only if we go via the motorway, the freeway, and we can't walk on there. So going round the houses, yes, we'll probably be gone a week. We have to take a tent with us if we walk to the shops. Or if you work in an office, as I believe Sarah does, take the stairs. Definitely take the stairs. Or they used to say things like, if you go to work on the bus, then get off a stop early, or the train, get off a stop early and then walk a bit more, that kind of thing. So just adding a little something. Oh, Steve's got a good one. Mowing the lawn. That's excellent. Mowing the lawn. Very good. So yeah, general housework, that's bending and picking up and carrying and up the stairs, down the stairs. I don't do up the stairs, down the stairs. I have a single story farmhouse. So yeah, none of that. No attic. There is an attic, but we don't use it. So no up and down the stairs, although my land is mountainside, so obviously walking where I've grown my potatoes, they're down in the lower olive grove, which is, I'd say, would that be the furthest point from our garden, because our house is kind of in the middle and our land goes each way. Don't know if that's a bit further from the house. Possibly. I was thinking of going the other way to the hugelkultur beds. It's probably equidistant, but going to the potatoes in the lower olive grove, there's, if you've seen any videos where I show you walking around my garden, it's a very steep slope. So that's a workout just to go and sprinkle them with water. That's a very big workout indeed. Okay, let's do one more question because I'm going to run out of time. Yes, that's true. Steve and Tina say making videos gets them out and busy. Certainly does. Okay, so one more. Ooh, this is an angry one to finish. Name your top 5 ways of expressing anger. Ways of expressing anger. We take off making videos. I might be reading the wrong answer to the question. Oh, do you know what? Just for a laugh, right? I'm going to go back on some back comments and put those as my answer. Okay. So ways. Oh, where's it gone? I just put it down. Ways of expressing anger. Right. So this is BC Treasure Trails, looking after children. Steve and Tina say, mowing the lawn. Roar, I've got to mow the lawn. See if there's any more I can pick on. Oh, this is good. Just bad luck. You express your anger. Just bad luck. See if I can. Oh, this is good. Ways of expressing anger. Pay them. Oh, we'll have to pay people. This is fun. See if I can find any more. Ways of expressing anger. Don't know if there's any more. No, could do this one. Mild curry. I wanted hot. I wanted hot. See if I can find one more. Ways of expressing anger. Oh, it's those frog legs. This is a fun way to answer questions for sure. Let's see. Oh, ways of expressing silence. Silence, Stephen T. That's a real answer. Silence. Yeah, some people just or walk away. Slamming stuff shut. Whoa. Oh, I like this one. Now, this is Tina's answer. Giving Steve's dinner to the dog. There are some good answers. Yes, I think in the future I'm going to try and do that. When we're doing questions, I think I will see. Because you won't know what questions are coming up, so you can't mess around with the answers. Yes, I think that's what we'll do. That was definitely quite good fun to do that for sure. Okay, 2 Doves, Bees and Gardens. Got to run. Work is calling. Catch you a bit later. I'm fishing for now because, as I say, I'm a bit short on the older StreamYard time. So we're finished with my quote corner. As usual, I'm going to be changing these up pretty soon as well. And then we'll have my outro. So everyone's saying goodbye. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. And I will see you hopefully on my other channel tomorrow. If I do the pop-up, I might look at my hours and see, and I'll see you there. And if not, definitely Friday, because Fridays are scheduled on my other channel. So I'll see you then. So thanks for all your support. Really appreciate it.